Dr. Salk said that he imagined what it would be like to be a virus living inside a human body. That's what he took to his lab. He took that audacious imagination of childhood. I will do something to help these people. When Dr. Jonas Salk died in 1995, he'd been in the hospital for a few days, and he called me from the hospital. He wasn't out of the anesthetic yet. He sounded like he was drunk because the anesthetic was still active, and he said, "I can't wait to get back to the office," 80 years old. A few days before he went into the hospital, I took a sheet of paper I had made up for him, and on it I said, "You can't do it all. You're 80 years old." He had 4 trips planned that required cross-country travel. So I listed the 4 locations, and across the top I put, "Others dictate, wisdom dictates. Rank by importance." Oh, I was so clever. I was going to hoist him on his own petard because Dr. Jonas Salk loved talking about wisdom and being a good ancestor. I waited a few hours and he didn't bring it back to me. So I went into his office and I knocked on the door and I said, "Well, were you at least amused?" And he handed it back to me. And he said, "Your work was incomplete." And he had a 3rd column that said, "Circumstance dictates," and he had them all marked off. And he said, "You see, Kathleen, this is what I do. This is what I do at this time of my life. I'm asked to go out, and these people are in need of my guidance, and this is what I do now. It's the purpose of my life." And he went into the hospital, and he called me that day and said, "I can't wait. We're going to get back to all those projects." And 2 days later, I got the call that Dr. Jonas Salk had died. As he was dying, he was planning his next move, his next contribution to society. And when you look at the life of somebody like Jonas Salk and Francis Crick, you certainly see that arch connecting their early audacious imagination with the purpose that went through their life and the way they died. But besides that arch, I want to leave you with another line. How about this one? This is the line of mediocrity. And on one side, we can do our jobs and we can live our lives and get by on it. But what we all want to do is nudge over to this other side. And that's where we live in quality and care and purpose. And I suggest to you that if, like Einstein, you jump on that light beam and connect with your own audacious imagination and take it to your workplace, that you will have lives that are much more in tune with your purpose. And you will do a better job in your office, in your laboratory, in your life, in your home. You take that care to the people that you love. We have to trust the dreams that came to us when we were children and connect with them and make them work in our lives today. So what I suggest at the end of this is that we all jump on that light beam and take a ride along with Einstein and Jonas and Francis and find our purpose. And I hope I see you along the way. Thank you.
Truly inspired and motivated by her words. She takes the concept of being an imaginative child and how it relates to being a successful adult and giving back to the world. I can't is not in her vocabulary, and she has the capability of motivating and inspiring everyone from the scientific community to corporate America to those suffering from polio. it's been an honor and a pleasure to know her and to work with her, and I really feel that her series that she'll be giving and these talks she could be giving will be of great value to any organization.
Kathleen Murray has spoken to our group several times. She is a very vibrant person, and she has been an inspiration to our group.
And she's very instrumental in getting me more active in the club and what we belong to, because I see she's so active and so inspirational that she's gotten me to do, to put myself out more and meet more people. And here I am, out.
What's really valuable was, about these scientists like as figures, but because Kathleen's known them, she really makes them into human beings. And then you find out, I found out how I wasn't close to genius. But it also gave me clues as to how I could be.